2014's OnePlus One came with a hefty billing. The Chinese maker claimed their phone was a flagship killer and redefined the benchmark of what an affordable smartphone should be. With the OnePlus 2, they've once again delivered a handset that rivals Samsung, Sony and HTC for less than half the price. The OnePlus 2 boasts all the features you'd expect from a flagship smartphone, from high-powered internals to a fingerprint scanner and sleek metal build. But it also has a few unique features. The first is the new notification switch on the left side that easily allows you to switch between 3 profiles, all without ever needing to take the smartphone out of your pocket. Using it day in, day out made me wish more Android phones had this feature. OnePlus has parted ways with custom Android software maker Cyanogen in favour of their own Oxygen OS, but still retains some of its best features while managing to keep things as close to stock Android as possible. The result is a software experience that remains fast, stutter-free and devoid of any real manufacturer bloatware. Speaking of fast, the OnePlus 2 is one of the few smartphones on the market to boast a whopping 4GB of RAM and 64GB of internal storage. The Snapdragon 810 octa-core processor easily keeps pace with the Galaxy S6 and blows away the low to mid-range chips often found around this price point. In spite of the power, thanks to the sizable onboard battery, we still got through a full day of use and well into the next. That's longer than we could achieve out of the Galaxy S6. However, the OnePlus lacks support for wireless charging or quick charge options we're seeing across other Android phones. But at least you won't have to fumble around with the charger too much thanks to the reversible USB Type-C port. The camera is much improved, though still not quite matching the Galaxy S6 or LG G4. And while the Full HD screen is great, it lacks the Quad HD spectacle found in some of the higher price competition. Also, you unfortunately won't find a microSD card slot or NFC. Odd omissions that have caused somewhat of an outcry from OnePlus fans. The sandstone textured back cover makes a welcome return, but this time you can swap it out for backplates made of bamboo or Kevlar. So while the OnePlus 2 isn't quite the flagship killer their marketing tagline suggests, it does offer a lot of the performance and features normally reserved for today's top tier handsets, and at a rock bottom starting price of just US $329. There's simply no other handset in its price range that can match what the OnePlus 2 offers. But here's the rub. You can't just walk into a store or jump online and buy one. Like last year's model, purchase is restricted to a fairly convoluted invite system, while Australians will need to resort to third-party e-tailers and pay a slightly higher price. But for those lucky enough to pick one up, the OnePlus 2 offers incredible value for the money.